Well, as GB News has to deal with Ofcom's rulings and, of course, having to operate commercially, no such worries when it comes to funding for the BBC, who, of course, can rely on the licence fee. Increasingly ridiculous, absurd situation that I think, the government have been incredibly weak on. They've talked a good game, the Conservative government, but actually their response has been pretty pathetic, ordering a licence fee review that will include membership of an expert panel for the licence fee review. I mean, what's with all the reviews? Just make a decision. You've had a majority. Why don't you actually implement a change? But no, just another talking shop there. On top of keeping the licence fee, it seems the BBC now actually wants to have adverts as well, because it's good planning to feature adverts for audio output, shows and podcasts when they are on third-party services like Apple, like Spotify. As the top comment on the Times article actually highlights though, you already have loads of adverts on the BBC. It's just that they're plugging their own shows. So why not just change that to commercial so people don't have to pay? But the BBC apologising after describing Reform UK, now the third most popular party in the country, as being far right. And I note again, by the way, even when you recently saw an anarchist jailed for terror offences, the media don't refer to them as far left or extreme left or hard left, but simply as left wing. But yeah, when it comes to Reform UK and this article, you see the BBC there apologising, saying in an article about the Liberal Democrats Spring Conference, we wrongly described the political party Reform UK as far right when referring to polling. And they say this sentence was subsequently removed from the article as it fell short of our usual editorial standards, and that while the original wording was based on news agency copy, we take full responsibility and apologise for the error. Well, Reform leader Richard Tice has responded to that by saying that the BBC has apologised for the news website referring to Reform UK as far right following an intervention from my lawyers. He says his lawyers are also in touch with other news organisations who repeated the BBC line, and that, to be clear, he views this as defamatory and libellous. So there you have it, an apology there from the BBC, who seems on top of the licence fee now, are actually going to be running adverts on some platforms as well. Let me know what you make of all of that in the comments below though, please guys. I will of course keep bringing you all the latest on this and more. So please do wrap this video a quick thumbs up, and of course as ever, cheers for watching.